Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Today, we are exploring more of Pristine Peaks. We got here in the last episode, completed the main quest of Cold Mouth of the Mountain to really relieve the weather here. Now we have the second half of this area to explore, and as you can see, there's quite a lot to it. This is going to be the quest, the Winter Palace, where we need to reach the Winter Palace. We saw it off in the distance before, way over there. So we'll have to make our way into that and see what the deal is. But for right now, I do wanna see, where does this pipe lead? I'm a bit curious. Hopefully somewhere interesting. It might just bring us, if I had to guess, like back to where we were. Aha! Exactly the case. So we will explore more of this later for sure. Not too much of what I'm worried about for the time being now. So we got a lot done in the last episode, hoping to get a lot more done. We got this scream ability before, so we can just break things open like that. And, ooh, there's even other pipes to hop into. Where will this one lead? Where am I going? Way up here? Gotcha. Climbing up this ladder. And we might find a thing or two. There's the cute little Arctic fox kind of thing. And then there's even more way over there. That's for a bonus quest. So once again, we're gonna be leaving those for its own episode where we can explore more of Pristine Peaks, get all the planet coins and everything like that. But for right now, if it's not anything we have to sweat too much, it's good to go down that way so I can make note of it and know that it's there, but actually going there and getting it done, we'll save for later. For right now though, I can break that, get another bundle of coins. We're coming up on 2,000 coins, which is nice. And I guess we're sliding down here.
Shaking so hard.
Okay, and I think, yeah, we gotta go to the left here. This area is so pretty. Now that it's not such a crazy tundra winter kind of deal, what in the world is going on there? A rabbit is getting beaten up by an octopus. Okay, maybe we can help out with that, I'm not quite sure. There is a little spiral to go up here maybe? It's another pipe. Where will this one lead? It looks like the same spot as before. Maybe a little different? Oh, there's a memory here. Okay, let's definitely grab this. These are always good to scoop.
He's at the greatest moment of my life.
Rabbid Mario, sentimental as always. We get a gate to another world as a memory. Very nice. And is there anything else? So this is where we can find, oh, interesting. I was trying to, up in the distance, you can see, once we get the key for this map, we can use it here and get another spark unlock. That'll be a locked door for now though. So I'll definitely have to work on that, but the Pristine Peaks secret zone, definitely going to want to unlock that soon. But for right now, we're just heading right back down. I'm trying to find, oh, it's one of the giant little ice boot things. That's so cool. We've seen those in other Mario games too. But yeah, I'm trying to find, in the last area, Beacon Beach, we had an area we couldn't get to because we needed a certain amount of sparks. I wanna see if I can't discover that here in today's episode to see if I can understand how many sparks I'll need for this place too. But for now, I do wanna see this. I saw a mysterious figure shrouded in mist through the windows of the Winter Palace. I didn't dare go any closer. That might be what it's talking about though. What's over here? I do see some coins. Oh no, an enemy. You know what, yeah, let's warm up a little bit today. Let's take on some enemies. This guy's level 13, which we just reached level 13, so we're right on par with where we need to be. Okay, there's not too many enemies here. I just see 2 of them. There might be a third one sneaking around, but no, 4 enemies to defeat. We're just gonna start with this. We got the ability to have 2 sparks in the last episode, and that was a huge upgrade. So maybe I should take a look. Okay, I see where they are now. I think we could go pretty crazy here though. We could set you up like that. Get Rabbid Mario down that way too. Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be fun, because what I'll do is I'll activate the splash dash, right? Then we will jump over, and I might want to deal with those guys more than these 2, so if I could just get over, perfect. Now I can splash dash to both of you. Not looking so good now, right? Then I just punch you away. Back over here, what do we want to do with you? I could try the frostbite attack just for the fun of it. All right, ready? Beat you up like that. Now you're gonna be frozen, which is pretty cool. And then Rabbid Peach, how do we wanna do this? I could activate another one, the splash attack.
Oh yeah!
And we wanna go for you over there, but I'm trying to find, I guess they have a lot of health. I was not expecting that. But only one of those is hitting, that's the problem. So maybe if I was over here, would this be better? Still not really. It's so weird that only some of them will, because you're hiding over a tall block, that's the issue. So I guess if no matter what angle I approach this, it's only gonna hit one of them. I could go through this pipe and try to find a better spot. I just doubtful I'll find too much more. See, what if I attacked from here? None of them. There's gotta be something. I'm gonna jump off of you and go over here, I hope. Come on, come on, come on. That was pretty good. Okay, from here, I can still only hit you with one of them. Come on, how is it always ever one of them? All right, let's see. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm misunderstanding it. No, it really is just only one of them can hit. That is so silly. That's the whole point of the weapon, is it goes over those things. All right, well, that's gonna hit Rabbid Luigi, unfortunately. What a silly fight, because we're almost done. Yeah, that didn't do too much. Okay, we're fine. We are going to dash into you, power up a little bit, sure, why not? I just wanna get rid of this guy real quick. And it's still not enough, that's so silly. But I'll get Rabbid Peach to heal us up, just like that. We've seen this a good couple of times, so if I can skip it for now, that'd be great. And then what about you? Now you're going down. I'm done with you. Hit you like that, hit you like this, you're finished. Cool. And I hope Rabbid Mario can get the other guy. I didn't really think about it too much. There it is. Okay, they're all defeated. Okay, so, yeah, we get a little chunk of experience, but more than that, our first battle today is cleared, so we just, got a good little warm up there. Now, let's see what else is going on here. It might have just been for a couple coins, but those coins stack up, it's well worth it in the end. But wait a minute, even more coins. Just a few though. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much else in this area, so, oh, wait, hold on. Gotta look out for these cracked walls, right? This one has another memory waiting for us.
Hot sauce.
Very cool, hot sauce? What? Squashers, new memory. Very cool to get that. We talked to you before and there was this, but I probably need to clear out the area more to actually get that figured out. So right now let's spin around on this. I mean, I could try it. It's gonna be over there. Okay, come on. Oh, we're running out of time already. We gotta move. Got it, that's one. Where is the next one? Did I pass it? I don't know where I went, so we'll save it for later. I wanted to visit the Winter Palace, but I think I saw Curse's goons inside. Ooh, that's scary. And I'll talk to you really quickly just to make sure there isn't anything, but before I do, let's break this open. And I think this was sparkling, right? Maybe it wasn't, but it did give me a couple of coins. Okay, in the meantime, let's talk to you. Our sales bot. It may be cold in Pristine Peaks, but savings are hot because when the thermostat drops, so do my prices. Say, you look like shoppers of refined discernment, not like the usual bumpkins I get in here. If value were a reticulated python, they wouldn't recognize it if it swallowed them whole. Ha! And when you factor in the most of supply chain distribution in this environment, it's like you're picking my pocket. It's almost like you're sticking me up, help! Seriously though, don't think about it. You've got lots of coins, right? I do, I mean, we have a decent amount. And a lot of this, of course, requires coins that I don't quite have a lot of, but in a future episode we'll come back. I think we mostly wanna save for the Midwinter Key to get that special zone, but there is some new items here. At least one new item, the Immunity Charm. Immunity for 3 turns. Keeps you immune to super effects for 3 turns, but can't get rid of existing super effects. So this won't block damage from normal attacks, but any kind of special. So like maybe if there was a frozen enemy about to attack us and freeze us, we could use one of these. So I'll buy 2 of them, just in case. We already have 2 of the move boosts. Start a brand new phase from wherever you're at on the battlefield. That could be really useful, and I'm definitely gonna use it at some point when we're in a bit more of a bind, but for right now, what else can I do around here? I did see you. Yes, they'll do nicely, but that looks like it's once again its own special thing. So I might save that for later. Where does this go? The Winter Palace is overrun by dark mess. Maybe it's time to launch myself to the other side of the mountain with this cannon. I do wanna try to peek at it so I know where I'm going for later, but I think I understand. There's a lot going on over here. Make it go away, make it go away, make it go away! Ugh, someone ought to do something about this. It's disgusting, and the smell! And then that one, so there's a lot of stuff over here. Definitely worth exploring later on. But like I said, right now,
This look fun.
this does look fun. We gotta focus forward and tackle some more of this.
Wahoo!
Somebody else needs help here. Save me from the Flamin' Stooges. You look fine to me. All right, so we get ourselves a Winter Palace front flag. There's a couple more things. What is with that brick? That's weird. Let's just walk up to the palace. Can I go inside, just coming up here? Will that spawning coins? You will, nice little square of them. And let's try this out. Break it open. Whoa, that did something. Who's this? Something's not quite right. A lot of men, a lot of men. Oh, it's cold. Hi. Nice to meet you. So this might be our warden.
Great horn spoon.
Great Horn Spoon, the girl, she's still inside the Winter Palace, the poor thing. This is Captain
Who did
Orion.
this?
Hang me for a cheese sniffer, son. I tried to haul her to safety, but I was pushed out as if by an unseen hand. Oh no. And then he got
Now she's
frozen.
Prisoner.
She's held prisoner by something that grows more dark and twisted by the second, like a noodle eel or tasseled wobble dog.
It's a dark mist tentacle. We've dealt with him before, Mr.
That's Captain Orion, acting warden of Pristine Peaks. My friends call me Two Nuts. You can call me Captain Orion.
Oh,
The girl and I docked here when my boat ran out of fuel. I thought it safe as it was all but abandoned, if only.
Captain, once we're inside, you need only to follow us to find your friend. Also, just for the record, that's a push door, not a pull. Neither here nor there.
Doesn't look like a push door with the handles.
She's held prisoner by something that grows more dark and twisted by the second, like a noodle.
What is that? Oh my, something spooky in there. Go inside, double time.
The girl.
All hands, the girl's alone in there, up to her eyeballs in alligators, I'm sure. Time to breach the palace. All right, we'll do that in just a moment. What's going on with this? Can't get through that pipe just yet, but I'm sure if we complete our main quest here, we might be able to help. In the meantime, let's spin around a little bit. Whoa, getting busy. But let's go inside the palace and help out whoever needs our help. Whether it be the girl or anybody else we run into along the way. Whoa, the Winter Palace. Abolish the puddle in the palace entry hall. Oh, he's following us, that's so cool. It'd be cool if he would help us in battles and stuff. We go to the shop here again if we do need it, but right now I'm not worried about it. Winter Palace entry flag, just unlocked. Is there anything cool I can find back here before we move forward? So far, no. Oh, there's a door over here. Can I open this? I got turned around really quick. I thought that was a door to the side. No, that was just the exit. Oh no, wait, this is an exit, but I was right, this is, oh, well, first off, there's an item. Oh, it's the thing we just bought, the immunity charm. I was right, it is an exit, but somewhere else. Okay, there's some kind of hedge maze we'll have to tackle. Interesting. But I guess we're going back now. That was weird, that was not what I was expecting. Is there anything else around here? I don't think so. So I think we're going just to head up the big stairs. And what is this? A cold greeting. Ooh, it's level 13 as well. So we've just barely reached the level we need to handle this thing. Ooh, this reminds me of one of the areas we were at in Kingdom Battle. It's very similar. With all the books and stuff. Whoa, and a new spark. He looks cool, he's on a flaming cloud. Pyrogeddon. Pardon me, just wondering if you've ever faced Sea Stooges before. Their dash has a splash super effect that'll bounce you hard. Afterwards, each time you're hit or dashed again, before the turn is over, you'll bounce again. It's called being splashed. That's a lot of bouncing, I know, but if you win, I get to leave with you. How's that for motivation? So we definitely wanna save that spark, but these have the splash ability. Let's take a look at our new opponent here, the Sea Stooge. Inflicts splash damage when its dash and its tidal blast with its dash and split tidal blast attack. That's interesting. We need shock, which we actually have a couple of, so we definitely wanna edit our team in a moment, but is there any other enemies? It looks like it's all going to be them, and then two of these guys up here, the scopers, which are weak to burn. So we want burn and shock, which we should be able to provide quite well. So yeah, let's go for that. And of course, we're pretty familiar with Splash because we've been using it quite a lot recently. I think our team is fine. If we wanted to, we can improve some things with the skill tree. Let's see what I might be able to do. We can do weapon damage, is always great for Rabbid Mario. The area dash? Rabbid Mario's dash generates an area of damage hitting opponents nearby. That sounds really nice, actually. I might just save up the 3 points for that then. What about the other two? Movement range for Rabbid Luigi sounds good, because I don't see, there's no extra weapon range, you know? So I think I'll just keep saving up points for Rabbid Luigi as well. The third rocket does more damage with this one. That sounds nice, actually. I'll do that. Is there anything else I can even afford? Critical hit chance, glide boost again, sure. Okay, we'll go for that. Now, when it comes to the sparks, the most important thing for right now, we need these guys right here, the Electroid. All weapon-based attacks are charged with shock super effect and deal 120% damage, and also get shock protector, so all super effect damage is reduced by 20%. Heroes are not affected by shock super effect. We'll probably put that on, I think for right now, we'll put that on Rabbid Mario. And then we'll switch over to Electro Dash here, and for them, it's Electro. Actually, let's put that on Rabbid Mario. Switch back over like this and put this on Rabbid Peach. We don't have any other fire effects for right now, but this should work pretty decently, I think. So yeah, let's go for this and hope for the best. When it comes to upgrading, we want to upgrade Electro Dasho with 200 star bits, no problem. And then same thing with our other spark we're using here. This one needs 2 level ups, so 300 star bits in total Electroid. And we just got Electroid in the last episode. So yeah, we're getting different typings of sparks as we move through our adventure. It's really, really cool. Okay, so backing up, let's see what else we could do. I think we're good to just take on battle. Here we go. So first things first, I'm going to activate Shock Dash. It's for 2 turns? Or no, the cooldown is 2 turns. Got a little confused there. And because of how they're angled up, we can just get rid of them like that so easily. And then do it again. That is so good. Oh my goodness. So let's see where we can maybe get you. Over here, of course, there are some more enemies waiting for us. I'm going to make you wait here. And then Rabbid Peach can do a lot more of the same. Oh, and they are lined up again. So what if we team jumps? We gotta be a little bit careful about this, because remember, afterwards, they are going to hit us and try to splash us away. So, first dash into them. And then I'm a little nervous about this. I might have made some wrong decisions here. We'll find out. Because I could just shock attack them, just point blank, and then I can have Rabbid Mario finish one of them off, right? That's guaranteed takedown on them. Really, really good. Switch back to Rabbid Mario and just go crazy on this guy. It's enough to beat them, so that's good. Excellent. So we're handling this quite well so far. We're supposed to defeat every enemy. We're at 4 out of 12. Rabbid Luigi could run over here, but this is where things get scary and where I might want to check how much move speed or distance these guys have. Movement. Not enough to actually reach Rabbid Luigi. So we could try this here. Oh, that would hit a good chunk of them. So I think now is a great time to freeze them, because even if freezing isn't super effective, they won't be able to move. So they can't run over and splash us. So maybe I could have saved it for when things are a little bit riskier, but for right now, I'll use it. They're stuck there, and we're good to move to the next turn. Where they're going to try to break this open, I can move to the next block now if I wanted to, and unfortunately, Rabbid Peach gonna take a pretty big hit there, and that one hit Rabbid Luigi just a little bit though. So let's switch over to this group first. I want to maybe consider they're weak to fire, remember? So if we do the burn attack here, we could actually get some major stuff done. Attack you, it's effective. So, boom, boom, boom. They're gonna be running around on fire for a minute. Will it defeat them is the question. Yes, it will, awesome. So I want Rabbid Mario to jump off of you and go to the other side. I think that's the best move for right now, so drop down, go through the pipe, and there should be an enemy waiting on the other side roughly for us, yeah? And with this one, oh, look at this, we could just walk up to you. give you a good hit. I'm going to activate this, because you're probably going to attack me, right? Let's try it. Oh boy. Give it the good old 1, 2, 3. There it is. And now if you even think about doing anything, you're done for. But now Rabbid Luigi can attack again. If we do this, the turbocharge, giving us extra damage. We might be all finished up here. Ready? Not quite, but we're close. The critical, got rid of one of them. So where are the rest of the enemies? I guess some of them haven't spawned in yet. Doesn't hit Rabbid Luigi there, so that's great. So once we get rid of you, more portals are popping up. Gonna dash you to finish you off, right? Did that not finish him off? That's sort of silly. Okay, what could we do here then? If I could get Rabbid Luigi over like this. Well, actually, could Rabbid Mario just attack this and defeat it? No targets in range. That's sort of the weird thing about these, is that you can only attack them, but sometimes I don't understand why. Yeah, sometimes you can defeat them, sometimes you can't. It doesn't really make any sense as to how it works. But I think we're just gonna position some people farther away from them, get rid of you. And then Rabbid Mario, same deal. Just try to get you away from them so that they don't beat us up too much when they spawn in, because it could be some of the splash enemies. So I guess I'll get you back to this side and then hide you like here. Does this count? Sort of. She can't attack them either. So I'll get her up here. And then we might as well use the heal now, I think. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, end this turn and move to the next battle, or next turn, you know what I mean. So let's see. Yeah, I was expecting more than the pop-up from that. They're gonna attack us, but luckily that block is keeping us well protected. Oh no, so that was close enough to actually knock him away. I wasn't expecting it to be, but no, Rabbid Mario! I should have saved that heal for this turn. More of them are coming in too, so this is where things can get a little scary. But what we're going to do, first things first, is just pummel you. I just plan on beating you up real good. So, ready? 1, 2, 3 right there should be good. And then I think Rabbid Peach can finish you off, just where we are, you know? It doesn't have to be anything too complicated. We sort of have the advantage now that we cleared out the rest of the enemies before these guys spawned in. But what about Rabbid Luigi? That's the one that's sort of concerning me a bit. At the least I can do that. I can run all the way over here and just try to get to a bit more safety. Maybe about here? I don't know, maybe I should do this, but I'm afraid they're just gonna go through the pipe, you know? So maybe I'll do about here. I think this one's safer. Is there anything more anybody else can do? At the moment, I don't think so. So, no, okay, well, I didn't mean to press that. I meant to press this one, but that's okay. The mushroom's still good to use. They are taking the pipe over, and I totally forgot about that for some reason. And then he's going back? What a move. Wow, they actually have a ton of movement range. Okay. Jeez, that's crazy. So we're getting splashed around everywhere and it's very painful. So how many more enemies are left to defeat? Because you know, you're gonna come over, you're gonna splash us. There's not so much I can do about that. I just don't understand how the portals work. Sometimes we can attack the portals before the enemies spawn out of them, and sometimes we just can't. I think it's only when it's a collateral with an already existing enemy. So we only need to defeat 3 more. That is definitely doable with what's going on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to finish you off with a shock, I think, attack right here. That'd be effective, but not a takedown. So that does get me a little bit nervous. What if I were to go back here instead? Just trying to see what my options are. Because from here I could do you, and you are totally unguarded, so seems pretty simple to me. We'll get that. And then I'll switch over to Rabbid Mario. I could give you a pretty strong punch, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, I can't like swipe at it or anything. Back over here then. My current plan is to jump off of you and hope that I can glide over to the other pipe. I think I might not be able to. Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. Perfect. That's amazing. So first things first, I can activate this, the shock dash, and really give you a problem. Ready? Gotcha. Wait for you to recover from that, and then do it again. That's great. So with that done, Rabbid Luigi, maybe we could just posture him a little bit better. About here might be better. So I'm trying to also be worried about that guy, because he's probably gonna go through the pipe. And that's where it's like, you can only hide from so many of them. And the turn there, we need to defeat, what, one more of them? So that could certainly be it right there. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna go through the pipe and...
Don't. That's it.
She's not happy with it either. You messed with the wrong rabbit. Okay, you're in the perfect position to get beat up, I think. Definitely, all three of us can go for you. Oh no, poor Rabbid Peach. This is it though, for sure. What we're gonna do, with our last enemy to fight here, I wanna get all of them over. 11 out of 12 defeated. So it's interesting that more of them will spawn in. Let's get you there. Switch over to Rabbid Mario. This is one thing I wanna do, is I wanna heal everybody on our last turn here. So, big heal, that's it. Bring in everybody just about back to full. Then, everybody can beat this guy up, right? Well, almost. Let's just give him a good punch. Bye-bye. And you think that's it? Well, you're in for a rude awakening, because now Luigi, or Rabbid Luigi, can do this. And there we go, that should be the battle cleared. There it is, very cool. So, while it was a bit of a struggle at some spots, overall well worth it, because we're all healed up by the end of it. So that was definitely decent planning by the end of it. I'm happy with all that, and we can keep moving forward. So, explore more of the Winter Palace. Can I go through this door? I could. And of course, Pyrogeddon joins the team. That'll be cool. I wanna take a look at that later, but there are some more enemies around. You know, let's go for it, Ready? Boom, gotcha. That was cool. And there's gonna be a memory behind that to grab if we wanted to. But let's see, you shouldn't be too bad, I wouldn't think. Usually these enemies that are just out in the open are pretty easy battles typically. But I guess we'll see. Okay, so. I'm seeing a couple of the enemies. If I take a closer look here, I need to defeat 4 of them. That really isn't too bad typically. So we're gonna keep with this team. I'll switch it up later, I think. Because these are the water guys, right? So, ooh, I can already eat so much here. What we wanna do, shock dash. So we have that wonderful double dash. So I can shock you, I can shock you too, because why not? And then if I punch at just the right angle, I should be able to hit the both of you while you're in mid-air too. That'll give you a second to breathe. Now, same thing over this way. I guess I could have changed some things because I don't have any splash against the fire guys, but I can fix that at the least by doing a frostbite attack. Yep, just like that. So hit the both of them with that. That's gonna hurt pretty good. And then, I guess I could just get one of them like this. And then next turn we'll do them in. They might attack or block here, but I don't think that's a problem. I don't think they can totally destroy it. Yeah, they can, and either of us. And even Rabbid Mario can take that pipe back there and maybe even finish him off that way. That might be the best thing. Rabbid Mario's skill set so far has been one of my favorites. Especially with the extra dashes. Any character who can get multiple dashes, that's a good character in my book. So I need to play more of Edge too, with that being said. Anyways, there we go. I think soon we're gonna switch our team up. I definitely want to have Princess Peach and Edge because those are 2 characters I just feel like I haven't been playing very much with. So I wanna change that up. All right then, so let's see what our memory is for getting through that battle.
No, it's too much.
Too much? It is Captain Orion. New memory unlocked. I'll be taking a look at the memories later on, but oh, there's been pictures? I hope I haven't missed any. It doesn't look like it. So let's take a look at this picture.
Here's the Master Navigator, holding his map upside down while trying to find a rest stop with a bathroom.
Oh, so they travel through space. That's cool. And what about this one? It won't let me see it. There it goes.
Orion made a daring escape from Cursor, yet even at risk of capture, he made sure to pay his harbor fees beforehand.
Okay, so it's pronounced Orion, sorry. Now I know. What about over here? There's just some coins to grab, so I will happily, wait a minute. Break this open, check that out in a moment. Oh, that's the special area. So I don't think I can get into here without a certain amount of sparks, but the question is, how many exactly do I need to get into there? I need 19 sparks, so I need 6 more. I wonder if that's an amount I can actually find through here, but it's like some kind of weird giant rabbit lady, very interesting. So are there like hidden boss fights or something? I'm not sure. Very, very cool though. Glad I found that. I feel really proud for noticing that. Let's enter through the door. So I'll definitely come back when I have 19 sparks. But for now, what do we have here? Whoa.
This must be the ballroom. Imagine all the lively waltzes, polkas, and foxtrots that took place here.
Yeah, wow.
Pretty crazy.
Of course, no ballroom is complete without an elaborate locking mechanism to the upper floor, like so. Divas often lock themselves behind doors like these, so ballroom architects devised ways to unlock them using switches.
Huh.
There are 2 other doors as well. Let's find out where they lead. Maybe we'll find a book on ballroom etiquette.
Okay, so the Winter Palace, activate the first statue. First, let's take a look at some of these pictures.
Orion faced a comet eater and lived. But ask to hear the story, and all you get is grumbling about fuel costs and wholesale prices of celestial fish.
Huh, I love the art of these. It's so pretty. And then over this way, whoa.
Orion ran out of fuel and called his insurance company for deep space gondola assistance. That stuff pays for itself.
Well, I'm glad they could get help then. Let's see, ooh. Can I interact with this one? I guess not. So let's try to figure this out. Obviously it's some kind of puzzle if we wanna get through this door, I think. Can't do that one. Whoa.
Lady Venetia.
The former regent of Pristine Peaks.
Legend says.
That after trying her first pumpkin spice latte at Palette Prime, she vowed to remain there in exile forever. Huh. So, I guess I have to go through that door to activate it?
Lord Magnesio.
That's Lord Magnesio, previous tenant of this here palace.
You know,
He jumped ship for Beacon Beach when he discovered they had 6 popsicle flavors instead of only 3, as they do here. Quite the lore. So that's what's in that door. So let's go through and figure it out then. Yep, enter through here and see what we can find. Whoa. Oh, this is spooky. Whoa! Who are you? Ah! Oh no. Is Luigi okay? This is getting pretty scary.
Spoon.
Great horn spoon. I'll be barrel boiled and jellied goldfish. It's the ghost of Winter Palace.
Not a ghost.
Not a ghost. That's one Curse's Spark Hunters. All right, so Spark Hunter. Interesting. Oh, I can bust this wall open and find on the other side just a couple of extra coins, but it's not done. There's a secret behind a secret, giving me a Winter Palace hidden hallway. Planet coin awarded. Very nice. Okay, so what about on this side? Another door. Ooh. Ghost or not, this place feels very haunted. It's chilling. All right, so we just went through that door. What about this door? Maybe a bit of a maze. I'll try this one really quickly just to see. But I might just wanna stick back with that room we were at. I don't know, there's so much here. Okay, first, we can break this wall open and get ourselves another cooldown clock. That's always good. Break that open, that didn't really get me anything. What about this one? Cool. And, oh, more doors. This is really a maze. Okay, so let's go back to the other room and make sure I've done everything I can in there before I check out all these other doors. This is gonna get confusing really quickly if we're not careful. There's a door blocked off there, so I can't access that one, but there's another door right here. So where will this one lead? Oh, I see. So as you can see, it just brought me right back to where I was. So that door's not gonna help too much. Let's try one of the other ones. I feel like that's gonna be what this is. A lot of trial and error. I might pop out on the wrong side a couple of times, so just gotta try each one. Oh, the coins come back though, don't mind if I do. So I'm guessing if I go through this door, where we're gonna lead? Right back where we were. This is a trick. The only thing I don't like is the loading screens between each door, but you know, it is what it is. And there's still 2 more doors to try. I'm guessing it's gonna be that one, but just to be sure, let's try this one, because the other one was blocked off by a wall, of course. That would make it like the secret door, the secret passage. And I think that's exactly going to be the case, so let's try it again. And go through, not this one, already did that one. Oh, did I not break this door open? Okay, well, this is the only door to try that I haven't tried. This has to be it, if not, I'm a little perplexed on what to do next. Oh no, here we go. Okay, very cool. So these fancy little butler statues. I do see this one. I'm gonna have to look all over to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's gonna be another door for us. I
got this.
I can't do anything with this? Okay, so I'm guessing that these doors will send us back to where we were, right? Let's try this one. This door looks odd, doesn't it? Okay, we're getting somewhere. What is this thing? Is this, I think it's the statue activated. There we go, we did it. We solved the puzzle. Very nice. Oh, it's gonna reflect some light up to the chandelier up there. The Winter Palace, activate the second statue. So we're heading back down here, and I guess, I hope those other 2 doors don't have anything. I'm doubtful that they would, given just how all the other stuff worked. So we're going to head back to where we were and try the second statue. Will it be another door maze or maybe something entirely different? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that was just right across the way over here. And we're heading in, statue number 2. Whoa, and it's the hedge maze that we saw earlier. Okay, what does this say? Watch your enemies carefully so you can move without being seen. Hope your shoes aren't squeaky. Oh no, well actually these are new enemies. I sort of want to take them on, just so we can know about them. They're sort of, was it like a pig rabbid holding the thwomp? Or was this a womp? I think it was the thwomp. There's 2 different enemies. There's a thwomp and a womp. And they're very similar, but slightly different. Anyways, we have to defeat all of these guys. There's a good couple of them. So let's first up pull the Beepotaptican up, and we have the Squasher. Yeah, they're sort of like pigs, it's weird. Leaps high into the air in order to land upon its rivals with a nasty stomp attack, and they actually have quite a large range of movement. They're weak to ooze, but resistant to shock, so I will have to keep that in mind as we switch over to our team management. And I did want to switch our team anyways, so I want to get Rabbid Edge, or just Edge, like that. Like I said, we haven't really been playing a lot of Princess Peach, so I'll put that over normal Peach, and we'll do Mario, I think. Well, actually, if we're trying to keep our distance from these guys, maybe Luigi over Rabbid Luigi. Something like that might work out pretty well. But I need to change the sparks. Hold on, I'm not done. I always forget that that's in the same menu. Okay, so, so the ooze. Princess Peach currently has the ooze. Actually, that's not so bad. We're going to upgrade them now. The Toxiquake. Okay, get a level 3. And then, it was just those enemies, I think, so we don't want to do too much. Oh, we'll try Unseen. That seems interesting, right? Maybe we'll put that for Edge. Maybe I could try Screech on someone too. And we haven't tried Pyrogeddon yet. Meteors with the fire burn super effect rain upon enemies. Each does 142 to 142 damage, so it's pretty exact. All super effects damage is reduced by 20%. Heroes are not affected by burn super effects, that's a burn protector. I guess I'll put that on Luigi, and then we'll try Starburst on Luigi as well. And then lastly, we'll do Aqua Dash, something like that. We do need to upgrade a couple of these guys now, so Pyrogeddon. No, wait, what did I do? Yeah, don't do that. Upgrade Pyrogeddon. We might not have enough points to upgrade everybody fully, but I'll try my best here. It's getting difficult to keep up with everybody, but I'll do this. How much do I have left over? I think I had 114, that said. So I'll have enough to get you to level 2. Yep, I have 104. So I'll have 4 Starbits left over. Let's make the most of this then. There we go. That's why it's important to do those side quests and whatever else we can find along the way so we can get more Starbits to level up Sparks. So, I think that's about all I can do here. Let's go into battle and really just sort of plan things out. So there's 4 enemies to defeat right there, there, and 2 up there. I think for right now, I could switch over to Princess Peach and, I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do this. Like I'm really trying to think it through, but I think I will get Princess Peach over. Maybe I could even slide over this thing. Why I wanna do that is because I wanna hit both of these guys with the Toxic Ooze right away. Ooh, so good. So that's very effective. And it actually, does it totally defeat them? No, there are 4 health remaining. So I guess I'll dash into you. Switch over to, let's switch over to Luigi and get Luigi about there. Actually, you know what, yeah, sure. I'll do this and get Luigi maybe just to this corner. Just trying to figure out exactly. But was that a good idea? Because now these 2 can't reach each other. Maybe not the best idea. Okay, in hindsight, could have done it differently. But what I can do here is toss this over. Oh, that didn't work.
No good.
Yeah, no good at all. We are going to, I guess just wait here. I didn't really do that quite right. Oh, but I can blast you, 20% chance apparently. Oh no, that was 20% chance I think for a critical. What about this? Would this hit? Oh, it would, that could be a double takedown too. Wow, okay, we're doing way better than I thought. And then, yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. What we could do is just in case, we could Steely Stare and end the enemy turn. Or end our turn so that the enemy can move. Luigi about to blast him. Oh, but that slam does still get us. A little unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's try the meteor. This will be our last attack. Whoa, oh, it gets him. Nice, so that should be our last one taken out. Not a bad fight. I'm glad I could try that just so I can understand how these enemies work for later. Battle clear. And as you can see, 50 experience for all 3 of them. Very cool. And we get a mushroom. Definitely want that, so glad to see it. And ooh, yeah, I wanna explore as much of this hedge maze as I can because it looks like there might be little secrets to find along the way. That looks like just an alternative path. But see, this is where I can make a choice. I can either sneak behind them or, what if I dashed? Ah! They're trying to get me. No, I'll just dash them because I think they're gonna get me there. I don't wanna risk it too much. Okay, let's see. A lot I can do here. I think I'll stick with this team. If we take a look though, we have you, the sea student, so we need Shock. So we need to change up our team here. Shock and Splash are the 2 I need to focus on. So we'll manage our team. I'll also check to see if anybody has any level ups. I'm not really sure. You have 2, 2, and 4 for Princess Peach. Definitely something I can do here. We could upgrade this, increase the range. I can only refund that, you know, only 1 point for that. Team Barrier Charge gives an additional Team Barrier Charges. That sounds nice. Ooh, actually, for 3 points though, it is pretty expensive. Or Team Barrier Discharge produces an explosion upon Team Barrier Destruction. Really? Huh, produces a 5 meter area of damage, that's a tongue twister, when a Team Barrier Charge is destroyed. That's interesting. Over here we have Fighting Spirit, which we can't quite get, but a wider shot might help with that. If the first shot defeats an opponent, Team Barrier Charge is added to Peach. Huh. Oh, I see what that's actually really strong. And then up this way with the Barrier Jump Assist. Peach gives 1 charge of barrier to a hero who assists her team jump. These are really good. I think I'm gonna go for this one for now. I definitely need to get those higher end ones sooner than later because they are so effective. Like 100% crit chance from high ground, team jump dash adds 1. Yeah, so it's just an extra dash from a team jump. That's so interesting, an additional Steely Stare Charge. There's so many good things here, I'll need to really think it out, but for right now, that's all I can do for there. Let's change up our sparks and get, you already have this one splash, that's good. We're gonna get this splash, I think put it on Luigi. Now we do need the electricity too, so put that there, and then this electric dash. I guess put it, I don't know if I wanna put it on Luigi. I'll put it on you, but that does feel a little weird, doesn't it? What if I switch these two and then get this back on Peach? Because I do like this one. There we go. Okay, so that's about as good as it can get for right now. We're just gonna head into this fight.
On me.
And I'm hoping I can get some good setups here. So first things first, if I were to have Luigi standing here, I was hoping, well, Peach can already just walk out and, ooh, yeah, I could just walk out, do shock dash on this one enemy, just like that, pretty cool. And then have Edge come out a little bit more. I guess we could do right about there. Let's see how far you can go with all of this, because you have the water one. Oh, that was so far, that was really good actually. So yeah, we could do the water one against you, splash dash. Ooh, I wonder, if I did this, that would knock you over that way. Then I can try to angle myself just like this. Because remember, this will hurt all the ones behind them too. Ooh, that is so cool. Sending you flying again and finishing you off. That was good. Now Luigi, unfortunately isn't exactly where I need him, but we can change that really quickly by just team jumping like this. And then maybe here? I don't know if this is the best spot, but still not finishing you off, which is really silly when you think about it. But I guess I could team jump like this, and it should give you the team barrier charge. That was really good. Get Peach as far over as we can. And that would do good damage, but instead what I could do instead is use this. Come on. I don't know if that'll take them down. It doesn't seem like it, so I just have to go and hide somewhere now. I don't have too many places I can hide and we can't attack really. So maybe not all the best moves, you know, but I could blast you to finish you off and then get Steely Stare set up so that it's at least, not turbocharge. I guess I could have moved Luigi out to a better spot, but Luigi is here now. So it almost worked out perfectly, where we almost got rid of all of them. If we had some different teammates, it might have, played in our favor a bit better, but overall, you're gonna move out. Luigi did not see that one, which is very unfortunate. Princess Peach is sort of getting really beat up because of that. Here we go, see ya! And there's that enemy down. So now we're good to go. We run you back over and just have you tackle, and that'll be enough. There it is, we win.
Can't puff ourselves up.
Okay, so as you can see, some decent experience, a decent jump forward. And let's, keep it moving. It doesn't look like I passed anything back here that I can even access, so we'll keep sneaking around, because I don't see anything more here. Yeah, the other group, it was just sort of difficult to, oh wait, free coins. Got him, now run, you got it, Edge. Ooh, let's bust this open, because you see something, right, that I see over there. I don't have the piece for it though, so let's go try to find the piece. Uh-oh, I was stuck on the corner. I was trying to go around the hedge. Oh boy, so I might just have to fight through both of these guys. It'll make it easier anyways. Yeah, I'm not much of a stealth type of person in these kind of games, am I? How many enemies are there? Right now I see 3 of them, and there's actually 4. So I think we're fine with our current setup. We're good to go.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, let's get out there and do what we can. I'm going to have Luigi bounce out a little bit, but not too crazy far. I think about here would be perfect. That way, Edge cannot jump off, not from there. So move Luigi over. Got it, much better. And hopefully something like this would be good. Because remember, these guys are weak to, you know what, we can actually, things happen a lot better for Peach. Get Peach up here. Oh my goodness, we could do so much. Peach is a super powered character right now. I don't know why we haven't been using her more often, but look at this. We're going to, yeah, let's start with this, because we can hit them all super strong with it. Oh, this is gonna be good. Is this what they're weak to? Oh my goodness. See, now we dash into you. It actually didn't hit that guy up there for some reason, which is very silly. There we go. Actually, that doesn't hit them. Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep Peach there then. I will finish you off as much as I can. I can do that from here, right? Yes, I can. Gotcha. And then Luigi, what can you do, buddy? Ooh, we can hit you pretty hard. If we do this, though, actually, I wish I had done the splash attack sooner to knock them off. You know what there's so many options here. I think I will just attack them normally so that I can steely stare after. I think that would apply more damage than if I just were to apply one of the status effects. So let's do that. And then if you even think about moving next turn, you're done for, you're finished. There it is. Oh, good shot, Luigi. They didn't have a chance. Battle cleared. That was amazing, and that should almost get us to level 14. One more battle for that, and it looks like, I think we're about to run into another battle, so. Oh, yep, you're there, boom. So let's go get our level 14. And then we can finish up this hedge maze. So what do we have to do here? What do you know? Defeat all of the enemies. I think that'll be fine now. Considering what's going on here, there are 4 enemies to defeat. You can see them all there. Let's go.
On me.
So first things first, I will switch to Peach so that she can shock dash you. Just like that. And then, we can just finish you off with a normal dash now, right? Not quite, but almost. I guess we could, well, that's not gonna help. Let's just do this. And then, oh yeah, that's right, I have 2 dashes. I want a team jump instead. I think that'd be better. Because what I could do around here is just sort of see what my options are. Because I think I would like to do a little bit of that. Go through this pipe. This is actually gonna be crazy. If it lines up the way I think it would, I gotta be careful because you're in a fire guy, not an electric guy. But I get this here. We attack like this. That'll be super crazy strong. That's gonna be a 0% chance of where I'm currently standing now. That's not so bad. Let's try this out. Ooh, that's so good actually. Because what I can do now, first off, tackle you to finish you off. Peach has already team jumped, right? Oh no, she hasn't. So we could do something crazy like this. Just drop you off right here, that's what I want. And then, I can't get through this pipe? Oh, there it goes. It was just a little weird. And we can help you out. You're right about here. No. There we go. Much better. And that's gonna be the 2 of them taken down. So it's just this one guy left over, which Luigi can handle pretty well. What we wanna do is just, I think Silly Stare again. Yeah, we could turbocharge Silly Stare or, because that's not gonna hit. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna hit from not where I'm standing. But I guess I could, hold on, I might not be doing this correctly. I could just go over here, jump off of you guys. It's crazy how much movement, you can move around this entire map an entire time, Then I can activate the Silly Stare. That way if they move at all, we can blast them twice. We blast them once here, then we blast them a second time. There's no way they survive it. So yeah, they try, we blast them. So the same strategy as the last fight, but if it works, why fix it? And that's level 14 for our entire squad. So even more points are stacking up here, exactly how we want to see it. It's hard to decide which characters to play as sometimes because they're all so good. Okay, so we got this thing. I'm not seeing any other cracked walls or anything to interact with. So I think we're good just to place this into the socket and get out of here, at least to the 2nd level. Okay, I'm going for it. Oh, that's so cool. When I run, the music picks up. Yeah, just, it's very subtle, but I can hear. That's so cool. All right, let's go here and press that button. That's the second statue activated. Very nice. So maybe now something will happen with the chandelier? I'm not quite sure. Whoa. Ooh, that thing on the top. All the constellations and stuff are on it too, yeah, just like the floor. So, the Winter Palace solved the mystery of the constellation. I would love to. I love how the music picks up when we run, that is so neat. All right, let's enter through here. And try this out. I did see a picture I wanted to take a look at too. There's a couple of them. Can I? No, I can't do anything with them. But I think it's just representations of the two people on the statues. Very neat. I love how much lore with the Rabbids there are now. So I think I need to head up there. And, ow, interact with this thing. Whoa. Oh, so we need to make these match up with something. So I can select whatever circle I want and just sort of see what makes sense. Oh, I did it, okay. I was still trying to figure out what I was doing there. Oh, look at this, it makes a star. That's so cool.
Let's go.
That was the easiest puzzle I've ever done. You trigger the door, it's open. Great Horn Spoon, we can reach the top floor at last. Well, that's great. So let's get over there. Find the tentacle inside of the Winter Palace. Hopefully through here. If not, I don't know where else to go. Oh, there she is again. Ball of yarn? Ah. I'm a little confused, but it didn't seem like it was a nice thing.
Great Horn Spoon.
Great Horn Spoon, it's the girl's network. She's never without it.
Double time.
Double time up the stairs. So let's go and save her then. In the meantime, whoa.
Orion paid for fuel and a variety of extremely unhealthy snacks with loose change. The cashier ignored him.
Aw. And I think there's another one up here.
Orion was so destitute at one point that he used an old boot as bait in hopes a neutrino slime would fancy using it as a nest. Gross.
Okay, interesting. So let's enter, I guess. It's interesting how they have all these pictures, you know, following the story of Orion. Whoa, there's the tentacle. So we finally found it, that's what we need to fight. But first, there's more pictures.
It looks like a cross between an angry nebula shark and an extremely irritated blob lobster. I'll admit, I'm stumped.
Wait, that's a rabbid. It looks a bit familiar.
Orion obeys the Celestial Angler's code. Give aid whenever needed. Though it looks like his first aid certification is a little rusty.
Okay, because there's some big bandages though. Hope it helps. So what is going on with this big statue then? Oh my. Ah! Oh no. Uh-oh, here comes Edge. Ooh, the squad is ready. What is going on? So much spoken with so little words. Edge, you're here. I knew you would show yourself eventually.
Let her go.
Let the girl go, Midnite. Ride with us. It's a smart play and you know it.
Hello.
Are these your new friends? Maybe I should warn them. After all, we were friends once. Perhaps we still are? Uh-oh, backstory.
Friends? Friends how?
Enough talk.
But you just got here, and we're just getting to the fun part. Honest, I couldn't make the girl leave if I wanted to. See, real friends just don't up and ghost you, Edge.
Real friends, stick around.
Uh-oh.
Poisonous snake.
She's vanished inside that barrel-eyed snaffle kraken.
Dark Mass Tentacle. I'm pretty sure we mentioned it before.
Hold on, girl.
I'm coming, girl. All right, let's go and save them then. Triumph over the Dark Mist Tentacle. I would love to. Oh, and there's some big pictures to read too. I might as well read these before I forgot.
Captain Orion struggles with reading maps, having always considered them an extravagant luxury meant for the idle rich.
Looks like his friend does.
Yeah.
And then what about over here? Whoa.
Orion and his mystery co-pilot ran out of fuel again and were forced to crash land here. That's what happens when you put only 2 coins worth of fuel into your ship at a time.
Ooh, okay, well, you gotta fill up your tank every once in a while. Let's try and fight this battle then. Let's see it. Midnite Library. Whoa. Wait, no way! It can't be. Oh my gosh, it's Rabbid Rosalina. Aww. Aw, hi, he's crying. What? She seems confused. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What just happened? She doesn't seem very happy about it. It's midnight again. Now we have to save Orion and Rabbid Rosalina. She is just not into it. Whoa! Wait a minute, is that a weapon? Midnite Library. Oh man, so I guess we get to unlock Rabbid Rosalina for this. That'd be so cool. Defeat Midnight. Whoa, there's so much going on here. Here we go. So actually, let's first take a look. Yeah, we are playing as Rabbid Rosalina here with everybody else. That's awesome. But there are a ton of enemies. Our main goal is to defeat Midnight. Right over this way, a versatile Spark Hunter whose techniques can limit heroes' attacks or increase the damage done by allies. She's resistant to frostbite, but everything else is fair game, so we'll be using that for sure. But there's so many of these guys, so having that poison spark out is good, which we do have. I don't see any other enemy types except for some out here, which we'll need Splash for. So Toxic and Splash are our 2. If we could also take a look really quickly, manage our team and make sure that we're all maximum level. And that, okay, Rabbid Rosalina doesn't have any sparks. Can I give her sparks right now? Looks like I could, so that'd be great. Let's give you Pyro Star, and I guess like, well, let's try Aetherang. That sounds like fun. There you go, now you have some sparks. Hope you're happy. She is just so unenthused. We are going to see whatever points I might have here. I could apply some skill point. Oh, there, she's locked. You can see in the bottom left. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much, but with Edge, with 3 points, I could save it here for the critical dash. Each following dash deals 20% damage. Dash increments movement. Dashing an opponent increases Edge's area of movement by 3 meters. Or we could save up for some of these, but that requires 4. That requires 4. I might try critical dash, but then I might also just want an extra dash. Sure, let's go for, oh, well, I don't have enough points. Never mind. We'll go for this then. We'll save the other points for later. And then for Luigi, you have 3 points too. I could go for something like this, the Ghost Bullet. Projectiles pass through any obstacle. Luigi's Celestial projectile will pass through all obstacles until it reaches its intended target. That sounds amazing, actually. So that seems like a pretty good setup for right now. Let's go and fight Midnight and all of her minions, and hopefully things turn out well.
Can we decide this after a nap?
No, we can't. She is just really not into any of this. You could just walk up and fight right away though, if we wanted to. I'm a little worried about the implications of that, so maybe we should head down here Because I don't know, would that reach? Unfortunately, it wouldn't, but I could. Well, I see pretty good from here. This is the Kaboomer. Launches several projectiles towards the same target, breaking down any destructible that cover their way. Sure. Oh my goodness, that was a burst. Oh, but now she can't move. So was that the best move? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we have the rest of the squad here where I can maybe figure out a couple of things. First things first, I wanna get over here and dash you, sure, why not? So many ways to go. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I wanna do this, but I think for right now, I'll go up here and get as many. This doesn't work down or uphill, so maybe I could, just trying to find out the exact way I wanna do this. I think I'll team jump Luigi up here, because we can start blasting Midnite right away. A lot of enemies, but only so many we actually need to take out. So, you know what to do. The team barrier charge for Edge is great. And then I would like to get you maybe about here. With this, we could, see, it doesn't hit them, so no matter what, it just doesn't change levels. Okay, it'll get rid of at least this one enemy, and that's great. Oh, and it also hits her. I wasn't even expecting that, so that's cool. And you're gonna have to find another way up, unfortunately. But I guess I could toss this over here and get rid of you. Yeah, that might be my best bet for now. So toss it over.
One down.
And we'll leave it like that, I think. The most I wanna do here now is activate maybe splash attack. I don't know if that's a good idea because it might knock her back a little. But we did it, so let's see it. Ready? Blast you right there. Boom. 403 is pretty good, another 10 for her bouncing. So I don't think there's, what else could I do at the moment? What is Rosalina's special attack? It's going to be NUI. Targets struck with the stasis effect are unable to move, shoot, or use techniques. Any damage received lifts the effect. I don't think I need that quite yet. So we're just going to leave this how it is, or if I want to be extra safe, we could try the unseen. The hero turns invisible for one turn and can't be directly targeted. However, they are still vulnerable to damage and super effects. So let's try this one. Ooh, that actually fits really well with Rosalina. She's just taking a nap on the railing. You know, I have those days too, you know? Uh-oh, whittle waddling over. Oh no, ah! Okay, that didn't do any damage. Weird. I don't know why that didn't do any damage. Whoa, they're jumping up. That's scary. Oh, the slam on the Peach, that was just not nice. Okay, this is getting a little bit scary. I think this might be where I apply the shield next turn. So she can move over, but doesn't see her. Oh, poor Luigi. Okay, this is where a lot can happen, but I think I have some plans here. Oh no, oh no. Okay, she didn't move too far at all actually, so that's fine. How can I do this? I think, ooh, we have so many possibilities. I wish there was an easier way for her to get up right now. But I guess we'll just move Edge over here. I could try to find a spot. That lands. Yeah, go for it then. We are going to do electric, shock attack, and just try to beat up Midnite as much as we can possibly muster at the moment. So. Get that direct shock attack. Very nice. Oh, and it even affects him over there. That's really good. In the meantime, I want to switch over to Peach because we all really need some extra defense. There's gotta be a spot I can stand where I can hit them all. Right there. All right, thank you, Peach. I haven't seen this one in a while, so I'll let it play. And then we could just blast you full damage right here. If we were to do that, we should do the shock dash. Because why not, you know? Shock dash. We could team jump just to give anybody some extra barrier. That's all I'm trying to do there. Advantage yourself a little bit with it. Oh, but I used all of them, so I won't have the attack. I'm so silly. I keep forgetting that the attack counts as one, you know? I don't know why, but I will put you here. And Midnite's already halfway down. So we'll do the burn attack on Midnite here. And just keep you here. Full focus damage. Really? That doesn't land? Does that land? That lands. All right, so now you're burning, you're moving. And like, we're still in like a lot of trouble here in terms of like other things. I guess I should have activated the Steely Steer there. It's okay, because next turn, oh, and I could go up here too, that sounds like fun. Let's go up here with Luigi. I will activate the silly stare, and I hope that she moves first, because if not, this is gonna be a waste. That's why it's good to, you know, team it up with other moves. But I'll just hit you with this. Ooh, 72 damage, not too bad. End it here, I guess? Yeah, I don't have any other moves, except for Peach running around. I guess I could get Peach in a more protective spot like this. Sure. Finish a turn there. The enemies get the move now. No, Luigi, I needed you to attack Midnite with that. Oh no. Ooh, there we go. The shield's now working pretty well. Oh yeah, that's right. I jumped off of Edge before, and that's why Edge didn't take any damage. So, obviously Peach's moves are working out pretty well. Poor Luigi, but luckily, because of the really nice shield, okay, that one also didn't hurt. Wow, yeah, that's right. It's 2 hits each. So that one gonna cause a bit more of a number. Luigi's in a lot of pain right now, but what we could do, right, is we could first switch to Luigi. I think what I wanna do here is activate this turbocharge, give everybody some extra damage. With that extra damage, I could try to focus in on you. A guaranteed shot for over 500, 534 to be exact. Now we move over to somebody like Princess Peach. Actually, I might go for some crazy maneuvers here. What I wanna do first, let's get Edge over. I wanna get, oh, Luigi can't move. Okay, that's fine. I can get Rabbid Rosalina actually really, really far. So maybe something like this. I will, where's Peach at? Move Peach here so that I can get Edge out just a little bit farther, just in case, but I think we could actually take out Midnite on this turn. There we go. See, now I do something like this to get rid of these two just in case. Just taking out more enemies does get us more star bits, so it can be worth it. Oh, and you're done for. Right here, finish you off, boom. That was a really well done boss fight. We figured it out really quick. See you, Midnite. Uh-oh, she's not happy. This might have just been phase 1. Uh-oh. Whoa. Everything's moving. I don't think this is quite over yet. Defeat Midnite again? How many times do I have to do this? Oh, it's all different this time too. We could try to stick with the same team, or we can mix it up a little bit. I think we'll stick with the same team, but I can't heal. Uh-oh. That's actually a huge problem because Luigi's very low. So the first thing I'm going to do is use a mushroom for Luigi, healing up 400 health. It's not a ton, and I can't use another item quite yet. So in the meantime, let's take a good look around to see. There are a lot of enemies, and these guys, the lone wolves, are our biggest problem because they will eventually do the evil sight, and that can put us into some big problems. That's where it's crazy because I don't have too much fire stuff I can really even do here. But I could just walk up with you. Hold on, there's at least one thing I could do here. Dash into you. And could I just attack you normally? Would that be enough to defeat you? Oh no, wrong thing. This, it would not be. But if I did a fire move, put you like this, burn attack. Here we go. Oh, you're done for. You're so done for. Just blast you with all that fire. That was amazing, actually. All right, see ya. And we're getting 1 step closer to you, so I might as well just get you over here. We'll be able to get you farther if we land you in front of the pipe then instead of up there. So let's do that, through the pipe, right here. Luigi, we might wanna do more of the same thing. I really need Luigi to be at least a little bit far out. Well, actually, not too far. We could put Luigi up here, and that should be enough. I'll land him about here so we have the full range of the circle to move on this platform. But I think if Luigi's here, he can hit Midnite, right? Really? That pipe is in the way from that distance? That's a direct shot, right? Yeah, right there, perfect. So it's not a ton, but it's something. So let's hit Midnite with this. The 528 is gonna chip away some of that health. Now, Peach can just move on. Just like this, no problem. And we could actually just have her, that is so crazy. I could just have her jump over. Okay, I mean, why not? Let's do this. Dash into you. Use the toxic pulse. It seems like a great idea to me. I mean, she's gonna get a direct shot on Peach, but like, I don't think that's too much of a problem. Boom, blast you with that. Switch over, Rabbid Rosalina can't do anything, but we still have a full arsenal of moves here with you. So why don't we try the electric move again, the shock attack. Turn onto you and get you under half health already. Just moving up there and getting some work done seems to be super effective. And now we've done everything we can for this turn. So Midnite's probably gonna move off somewhere to teleport over, but not too much so that we can't just get to them again. So 1,000 critical damage here to Peach. That really hurt. So I think this turn we're gonna do some shield stuff. Everybody's looking a little scary. Ooh, that was definitely painful. Now I'm guessing, yeah, some villain sight's about to be activated, right? Not quite yet, oh, there it is. But I think I can make something work here with that. I don't know if I'm as worried about it as you might think. Ooh, that does hurt though. If you activate it now, I'm in a bit more of a situation. Oh, Peach is out for the count too. Oh no. Ooh, that actually does make a problem. What do I do here? Ooh, that has made things really, really rough for us because I can do this and explode you at least. If we don't move this turn, we'll be okay. The problem is, how do I manage that, you know? Like, what if I can't even make you move anymore. Oh no, this is scary. I could do this, I hope it lands. It lands, Luigi getting through. Let's activate the Steely Stare for Luigi, just give them a taste of their own medicine if they do decide to move. And then, see, what if I were to do this? Wouldn't you just hit the block? No, you do make that hit. That's crazy. But this one won't see me? At least not from there. And that won't hit edge. That might be my best bet. See with this, oh no, no, no! I thought I could maybe slip by, I was wrong. So 2 of our teammates are out already. That might have been a huge mistake. I was not expecting to have to, that's ridiculous. I was not expecting to have to do a second fight after the other one with different enemies and circumstances. So I mean, now we know, it just feels like I was cheated. That's not how I wanted to attack with that, but I guess thanks, Luigi. Oh no. This is a huge problem because it's now all up to Luigi to win the entire thing. That went so bad so fast. We were destroying her too. I don't even know where she went. I can't use any items that heal them back up, so we might just be game over here. I really don't see what we could do. Get a team jump off of them? Not really. What a shame. I thought that was really silly. Where is Midnite? Midnite's up there. Could I just go all in? Would this land? It would land. Okay, this is our last chance. Turbocharge. Come on, Luigi, you can finish her off, right? I sure hope so. It's not enough still, but I'm going to try. 374, and just hope, Oh no, oh, she's moving over that way. That might be it for Luigi. I didn't hide him anywhere, so. Yeah, I think that's it. We were closer to defeating her a second time and I wasn't even expecting any of that, so battle lost. Restart from latest checkpoint. Yes, this will be good. So I can try this again, position myself a little bit better, and I think we'll be fine. Whoa, so I'm activating this move. Whoa, that's so cool. So she's just reading her book, very cool. So we're gonna keep things like that for now. I wanna move over to Luigi. He's already used some things. I might just wanna keep him here and try to blast her. I know it's not a ton of damage, but something. Next turn I have some other things in mind, but for right now, this will work just okay. I would like to, because Peach got really beat up last time. I wanna make sure that doesn't happen this time. If we could get everybody over here, I just wanna wait until that's like really, really necessary. You know, because I think we're actually pretty well hidden for the most part. Maybe not worth it just yet. Because I've not team jumped off of anybody. I could give you an extra charge that way. I have an idea here, land it right about here, because I think I can nuzzle myself. No, it won't let me. Oh no, I was gonna try to go down that way. Ooh, that's actually a bit of a problem. I guess I'll just like try to hide here and hope I don't get too beat up. In the meantime now, I will go up here. I'll activate this one. Oh, dash is not available, I already dashed. That's right, okay, so instead I'll use this toxic move. Got it. So that is still a good chunk of damage, just getting sent out there. Then I can hide Peach over here and attack with this. It's not the most amount of damage. The closer we are, the more damage it ends up doing, but that's all I can do for right now, so just make the most of it. And then back over to Rabbid Edge where we could activate the shock attack and throw this over. Just like that, much better. And I think we're just in a slightly better position in general to hopefully survive this. I guess we'll see. Because Midnite's gonna move over there this time. Some of those guys are stuck in place, and that's going to not affect Edge because we had that guard. See, now this is where things get a little bit scarier and where I think we'd be more advantaged to start that shield up. Oh no, ooh, that does hurt. Oh, but then that happens. This is where things get scary. Luigi does get hurt there too, and you're gonna activate yours. How do we do this? I think what we do is we just go for it, you know what I mean? What we're gonna do is, first, I'll take a look at her over here. She's at 895 health. That is so doable. If we go ahead and get a shield on everybody with Princess Peach, now even if they do activate their stuff, we should be fine. So let's go for it. You're gonna attack me. That's fine. And we're outside of the range of the other one, so I could already go a little bit crazy here. Pick this up, toss it over, hit you with that. That's gonna do some good damage to you. Then, the shield is still there, so I'm a little bit worried about this, but we're just gonna try it. Because remember, this is what this move is good for. Rabbid Rosalina's move is good for destroying shields. So, if we go like this, it should get rid of so much of your health. Oh, not quite up. I should have activated it. Oh no, I should have activated Silly Stare. Huge regret there, but it's okay. We switch over to Edge, who can just walk over almost. Okay, hold on. I know that's gonna attack Peach, but it's actually fine. Remember, we still have that shield. So 0 damage to us there. Going to jump over about here, I think. Yep, just like this. Now you're done for. You are finished. Because now we just dash you, and that's it. We win. We got it, I can't believe it. See you, Midnite. Uh-oh, she's not happy about it. Hey, those are good books you're throwing. Don't tell me there's a third phase. Uh-oh. Whoa, again? You're kidding me, how many more could there be? Oh, here we go. Defeat Midnite, come on, one more time. This is the toughest battle we've had by far. I mean, if we could just all start it with full health or something, it'd be so much easier, but we just can't. So another mushroom there for Luigi. And then I think I need to get one for Peach too. I need to go and stock up on mushrooms after this fight, for sure. Let's see what we can do then. Let's take a look around and you can see there's a lot of enemies everywhere. First, I need to deal with them. They're gonna be a huge pain in the butt from where they are. So if we could try to find a way to shoot them down, it would be amazing. This Midnite is way far off over there. It's gonna be a while before we get to them. This is ridiculous. If I were to try to attack them, no target in range. From like here, not quite gonna work. Okay. I think we'll try to get Luigi up somewhere just through one of these pipes. It's not too bad of a spot actually, because then I can try to focus on you, but the problem is it's still not gonna do much. So maybe I blast you, and then maybe I just do, oh, I already used my one item. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Okay, it's fine. Luigi needs some protection here, so if we could just team jump off of you, position Peach over this way maybe? Yeah, right about here. It gives us some options where I could get over like, I don't know. Let's get her up here. How close can we get her to all the action on this side? It looks like quite a lot actually. Because we can just get you up here. Wow, this just keeps going and going. Do this then. I wish I activated the electric thing, but also at the same time I sort of, maybe I shouldn't. Not team barrier. How much would this do? Ooh, that would actually, it would get a lot done because it's hitting 2 people. This, not doing as much from where I'm standing, but here, I don't know if this was a good idea, but, oh, and I can pop some bob-ombs and hit that guy. That seems like the move. That seems like the play to make here. There we go. Because, you know, obviously Peach is in a bit of a risky situation now, but like I think it was just the most effective thing we could set up. We'll get her here for now so that I can get Edge through the same way. How far can Edge walk right now? Way over this way. And then Rabbid Rosalina the same distance. Okay, that's good. That means I could get Edge up there and try to fight you a little bit. Yep, just like this. Because I have the, if I take a look, you're resistant to shock. That's fine, because we have the water dash, just like this. So we're gonna activate that, dash for you once, send you all the way over there, sure. Go through this pipe and do the same thing to you, but I wanna dash you over this way, I think. And then if I were to attack you, it would hit the guy in front of me too, which is something I was sort of hoping for would work out, and it does. So would that critical be enough? It is! There we go, we took out a lot of opponents with this turn then. Even if we do have some risks, we have some rewards working out for us too. So who can even still move and do things? Rabbid Rosalina could go over here. I do want to try to posture myself a little bit carefully because of you, because your movement would get us over here, and that's scary. So I could, this turn, use another NUI. All right, nice little story. And then, I don't have to worry about as much. I can just blast you and get rid of you. Is it coins that it's launching? Creep? Geez, she's ruthless too, very mean. But you know what? They're not very nice either, so. Oh, and I forgot about you up here. So that does get me a little bit concerned. Let's see who they're gonna aim for. It's gonna be Luigi, but with the shield coming into play. All right, you wanna do that. Oh, the super slam onto poor Edge. Let's see what we can do here. I think there's a lot of things. The first thing I wanna focus on is Luigi though, because yeah, you were able to attack us, but we have a clear shot right back at you. We can't move Luigi here, but I don't think it's going to affect anybody else besides Luigi. So you know what? Keep Luigi nice and safe. We're gonna go ahead and give him the final mushroom. Actually, no, you know what? We could just steely stare you. That way if you move, you're in this, we got the same move going on, you know? My question is, how do I get up there? You know what I could do for now? Go through this pipe. Oh, that pipe gets me here, I see. I could dash into you. I might wanna save it for now. Let's see who else I can move around, because Rabbid Rosalina is so close to this, that is ridiculous. Can I attack you from here? I can't, but I could. This is maybe a bit silly, but I might as well give it a try. Pick this up. I gotta run. Gotta be quick about this, gotta be quick. And give it a toss. That didn't work. That did not work out the way I wanted it to at all. Okay, so there's still some things I can do here. Rabbid, or just Edge, yeah, out this way. Where can we get you that it would work? Apparently right there. Team jump. We're almost there. And with this, I can't really damage you too much, but we can still do other stuff. So, burn up, burn attack. There we go. And it's enough to do something. She's gonna run around because she's on fire. I don't think she'll hop off the platform though. Now, we have a couple of options. I want Edge back over, but before we do too much with Edge, I want to decide what we want to do with Peach, who's over this way. Because I'm pretty sure Peach could just go through like this. Team jump off of you. Land right here. And we can either do this, which would do 212 damage and super shock effect, or 76 3 times. So this would be a little bit more than 212 then, right? I think so, maybe not. 76 times 3 is 228. So yeah, just ever so slightly. So okay, let's go for this then. And maybe if I do it the right position, I can hit that other guy way out there. Not really. Okay, it's fine. Hit you with that toxic ooze. Very nice. And then yeah, if I can't really do too much more, definitely dash into you. And then hit you with this. This is full damage right here. Oh, not bad. You are almost halfway down now, and we're not finished either. Rabbid Edge is gonna jump up here. We're gonna show you what's what. We're just all gonna be up here. If you're gonna be up here, we are too. And if you try to move, I would hope I could use the one, I think I might just wanna use the Rabbid or the Spark here. So the shock attack. Very cool. Attack you directly. Look at all that lightning damage. Okay, good stuff. That's all we can do this turn. You're gonna move. Just to the other side though, that's very workable. Ooh, gonna hit Peach directly, but this is where we can maybe put the shield out. You're gonna try to blast Luigi, but Luigi is sitting pretty comfortably. Oh no, you're coming up. Oh no! Oh, the shield though, it's fine, it's fine. So, I think we'll be doing the same thing again. Team jump over. You are in so much trouble. So I can just land you right here. I just blast you if I wanted to. Before I get that done now, let's maybe get Rabbid Rosalina over this way or something. I don't really know exactly what I wanna do with her. Because unfortunately, you just can't, I mean, this will do some damage, so I'll take it. Oh, and then you don't have anybody to jump off of now. Whoops, okay. Well, actually, don't be so sure of that. We could go through like this. Oh, actually, this might be even better. Team jump up, land right here, dash you again, and then finish you off. Maybe not enough to finish you off, but I don't think Peach is attacked yet, right? Let's hope not. There we go, for the third time now. You gotta be done, right? See ya. Jeez. She can take a beating though, I can tell you that much. All right, we saved Orion. Or Orion, you know your name. Aww. Reunited. Hey. Oh, whoops. So she's gonna leave. So what is the history between Edge and Midnite? I have to know, but look at who it is. Rabbid Rosalina gets us the spark. Purified Darkness Energy Crystal obtained. Amazing. All right, what an episode this was. Quite the battle against Midnite. Rabbid Rosalina gives the thumbs up, and we got through it. So 130 coins, 210 star bits, and Midnite as also a memory. Very neat. Sorry for wandering off, Orion. I'm still Captain Orion last time I checked, thank you. Though it seems I needn't have worried. No sad excuse for a siren can torpedo my Rabbid Rosalina. Still, with my duties here keeping me occupied, perhaps you could look after our new friends along their journey. That would be great. Seriously? I don't have time. I need to find a way to get to Rosalina.
Rosalina?
I think we all do.
Ah, of course, I can see you're a fan. The likeness is, uncanny. You know, we're on our way to find her too. We could use someone with your, enthusiasm? You get what I mean.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. Whatever. I'm down.
Goodbye.
Captain Orion, thank you. Or Captain Orion, thank you for everything. I promise to make you proud. You already have, child. You just take good care now, that's an order.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aw, they're so cute together.
We now have enough purified darkness energy to create a warp tunnel to Pallet Prime.
Whoa.
The ship will be ready for launch upon your return.
Sounds like a blast. So Pallet Prime is our next destination, but for now the Winter Palace is completed. 2 out of 2 purified darkness energy crystals collected. And as you can see, we get some cool stuff for it. Awesome. So Rabbid Rosalina joins the team. You can check our team now and level them up, but I think I'll save that for the next battle. I already checked these paintings out, so we know about those, but yeah, Rabbid Rosalina joins our team. How exciting is that? Oh man, out of all the rabbits they would add, I'm so happy they added a Rabbid Rosalina. Oh, where's that? Oh, there was a pipe on the other side, actually. I should maybe go check before we finish off for today's episode. But still, a lot happened today. That battle with Midnite, though, was really the big thing. That took a lot out of me, so I'm glad we could get through it. But where are we headed now? Okay, so we're out in the front of the palace again. So that's where that pipe leads to. Now we know our goal is to get to the WM Arc spaceship, but I need to see how many sparks we currently have and how many we can unlock, because that one required was it 19? And we were pretty close, we're only a couple away. I already checked those paintings, but it was over here. Where does this pipe lead? somewhere. Oh, so there's maybe more mess to clean up here, so that'll be its own thing. And a memory. I'll grab the memory really quickly and then we'll be done here. All right, open this up.
Slick.
Very slick. I like Rabbid Rosalina's character too, the Winter Palace memory. Very cool. Just the fact that she's sort of just very low energy, not willing to do anything, even just her run cycle, just all of her limbs are flailing. It's such a cool character, I like it. So let's head out of here and then back out to the overworld. I definitely want to, before I forget, the first thing I wanna do is buy more mushrooms because I really need them. We used a bunch of mushrooms in that fight and it really made the difference. So making sure we're well stocked on items will absolutely be worth the coins. Okay, so we're back out and about over here. And if I just run over and check, these rabbits are so happy now. Hey buddy. I would like to buy a couple mushrooms. Oh, they're on sale, I'll buy 3. Actually, let's buy 2 more. Or, yeah, 2 more, there you go. Very nice. So one thing I just wanna check before we're done, we currently have, I think, how many sparks? Right over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sparks. And if we go to the map, that's enough sparks to 100% complete Beacon Peach, but there was that area inside of here, the thing. For this one, we needed 19. So we had 13 sparks, we need 6 more. And I can see 1 here and 1 there. So that would get us up to 15 sparks, 16 sparks. So we can't quite get to that right now. So that's where it's like, could we go back to Beacon Beach next episode and 100% complete that? How much time would that take? Or should we move over to the next area, which I forget what it's called. We'll have to see, of course, in the next episode of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.